how can we approach a malassezia infection that goes away with medicated shampoo for a while and then comes back and doesn't respond anymore to the treatment? It is secondary to a mite allergy. So the reason that these, and this is a great question, Robertina, and kind of ties into previous ones as well. If we so a dog's currently receiving desensitization shots, but we cannot see too much of an improvement. So yeah, great questions. So that does take time. Desensitization, it can take several years to work, or a couple of years to work. Being realistic about that, we need to be doing all of the other things effectively while those are kicking in to help control the disease, to help keep our dogs comfortable. So absolutely. So we get this overgrowth of malassezia in your dog's case, or bacteria, because of those inherent defects within the skin that are allowing these populations to proliferate. So we need to be doing all of the other things that we're speaking about, focusing on all of the other different treatment modalities for our allergic dogs. We need to be analyzing our plan and thinking what we are doing currently, and how we can maybe improve those things. Maybe that's frequency of shampooing, just for argument's sake, or what we're not doing and we can consider adding in. So that might be an omega essential fatty acid supplementation. So yeah, evaluating the whole treatment plan and thinking what can be improved. Equally, when we've got skin infections, and I've spoken about how it's far preferable to use topical treatment if at all possible. But in some dogs, we do need to use oral medication because the infection is so extensive, it's so deep, the dog won't let us shampoo them appropriately for long enough, for well enough in particular areas. It's difficult to wash them at all. There's various different reasons why topical treatments don't work fully. We need to be thinking about oral medication, so that can be antibiotics, it can be antifungal agents, to help make sure that we completely eliminate that infection, that infected state. It's also important that we treat for long enough, and this goes with our topical treatments as well. It's not just a one and done. It takes, for a bacterial and fungal infection, it takes a minimum of 3 weeks to make sure that we have hit that infection on the head. In some cases, it will take much longer than that. So it's important that we don't stop treatment too early, because that can result in a recurrence and a flare up, and basically we end up back at square one. So a few thoughts there with you, and a few strategies that you can use, and consulting with your vet about those desensitization shots, depending on how kind of far through the process you are.
Is there a lump or bump on or under your dog's skin? The older your dog is, the more likely it is to develop malignant lumps. What kinds of lumps or bumps are dangerous? What causes dog lumps and how do you treat them? Find out the answers in the next video.